Hello. And welcome
Hello.
to a blank screen.
Our favorite.
Welcome to Factoria. There it is. Whoa, look at this worm. Worms are cool. Oh. So, where were we when I last played this?
I have no idea.
I think we're on Volcanus. And, Volcanus is pretty much done right now. It's sending out metallurgic science packs to Novice via rockets on our little spacefaring ship. Loaded with garbage. Look at it all. But now we're on Fulgora. And I don't think I've ever, haven't streamed on Fulgora, so, let's talk about what makes these planets interesting, because, it's been a while. So, Volcanus. There is no water. There's no plants. Actually, I take it back. There are trees. This is like, remember in Revenge of the Sith in Star Wars, and it's like, oh, it's a whole lava planet, and then they went back to it for The Last Jedi, and it's like, no, this is the same planet. There's lava everywhere, but there's also trees, and they're burning, and it doesn't make any sense. Like, why would a whole planet just have like burning trees?
I have the answer, and it's stupider than you think.
Oh no, what is it?
Okay, so there was a game made for the Oculus Rift, or Oculus Quest, I guess, called Vader Immortal. It was a 3-part first-person game where you play as a smuggler who ends up like getting captured at Mustafar, but because you could use the Force, and because the ghost of whoever was on Mustafar before reached out to you, Vader shanghais you into working for him to uncover this ruined civilization, so he could try to bring Padme back from the dead. And you foil that whole thing, and you escape. But whatever you did there also helped that civilization's survivors start to come back, and that's why there are trees there.
That doesn't make any sense.
Nope.
Well, the point I was getting at is that there actually are plants on Volcanus, and they make just about as much sense as that did, because they've apparently been here forever and are so burnt up by, you know, the lava and the inhospitable atmosphere, which presumably has always been here. Like, this is just a natural planet that they're all burned up, and all you get out of them is charcoal instead of wood.
It could have been like the planet one time was life capable, and then there was an axis shift or some catastrophic tectonic event.
Like in the last month? I mean, that's how it would have to have been, right? Like these are burnt, but they're not petrified. They're still on fire.
And there's grass or
and there's something akin to grass, yeah. Hey, Metazyme.
Hey, Metazyme.
Yeah, there's not a drop of water on this planet. There's lots of sulfuric acid vents. I don't know if trees can live off those or not. I'm pumping those. But yeah, so this is a great little... each of these planets is like a little puzzle. It's like, oh, okay, you're used to like being on a planet where like you have all the resources you need. But now it's like, oh, here's a super inhospitable planet. All these red zones are full of giant worms that will like kill you if you try to encroach on their territory. I'm literally like a meter away from having my solar panels destroyed. These guys are great. I had to set up like 20 turrets with depleted uranium ammo to take out one of them. And those are the small ones.
They're like a giant flesh train.
Yeah, they're awesome. I love them. And then when you kill them...
I wish you could tame them.
That would be awesome. I know there's some like weird shit involving the planet Gleba, where you can like grow eggs of biters on Novice, and I think you can train them or something. I don't know. I'm trying to avoid spoiling myself as much as possible. Yeah, these guys are great. When you kill them, their corpse is just like made of nothing but like titanium. Because they're like the only life forms on this planet, and I guess they eat rocks. I don't know.
Is that thing just kind of heading right into your base? Is that going to collide with anything?
Hasn't so far. Like I said, I am literally like one tile away from encroaching on its territory. But so far, amazing. It hasn't shown any interest. If it does, I'll have to try and kill it remotely because I'm not on the planet at the moment.
Lightning collector has been researched.
Yeah, speaking of lightning, we're on Fulgora now. And Fulgora is a planet that apparently used to have intelligent life on it because it's got these ruins everywhere. And the only resource on the entire planet is lightning, these scrap piles, and an ocean that's nothing but heavy oil. So on Volcanus, I said there was no water, but that's not quite entirely true, because we can, how does this work?
Import water?
So we have to like pump out the sulfuric acid vents, and then, let's see, how does this work? Yeah, so I'm doing I'm using calcite. Calcite? What's the meme? Yeah, what's the meme? Styrated deep vein calcite? I forget it now. Hey, Peter.
Deep foliated.
Yeah, that's it. Deep foliated calcite. Yeah. But anyway, I'm using that to neutralize the acid, and then I'm turning that turns it into steam. I'm using the steam to run steam engines. Solar panels really good. This is basically like Mercury, so it's really close to the star. So solar panels are really good. And then I condense that into liquid, which I need to use with coal to get coal, what's it called? Coal fracking, coal extraction, coal liquefaction. And that makes heavy oil, then I mix that with the water to crack it down to lighter oils, and it's a whole process. But Fulgora is interesting because literally there's scrap and there's oil, that's it. And then the lightning, which is how I'm getting my power here. I just have absolute shitloads of these accumulators everywhere. And then just lightning collectors, and then every night the lightning comes. And then that's just how I get all of my power.
I have to wonder, like, was this planet just full of bones, and then they all got crushed and turned into an ocean of oil?
It's implied that this was a super advanced society, and maybe they were heavily industrialized to the point where their ocean is nothing but polluted oil. There's lore, but I mean, it's not explicitly said anywhere. You kind of have to infer from what we've got here, which is literally just a lifeless planet, and then just old scrap and oil. That's it.
I like that. I actually really do like that. Kind of let you kind of piece it together yourself.
Also, I have streamed this. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I just think it's hilarious if you think about the natural formation of oil. That like this planet was a lot bigger once and full of bones, and then over centuries the planet compressed and it just squirted out all these oil oceans, which none of that is a thing, but whatever.
Maybe. I mean, like I said, we're not told anything. This is all inferred lore. But yeah, so I've got a little quarry here where I get scrap out of some old ruins, load it onto trains, go over the oil ocean on the only spots I can, which is like the shallow areas, which is why this thing is so convoluted, because that's the only way I could get it to work. And then that's take it over to recyclers, and out of everything here, we get a shitload of byproducts, which are all going along on these belts here. And this is how I get everything on this planet. I get gears, I get solid fuel, I get concrete, I get ice because this is a far off planet from the star, so it's really cold here. I get steel, I get batteries. I don't know how these still work. I get stone, I get red circuits, I get copper wire, I get blue circuits, I get what's the stuff? Low density structure, and I get holmium, which is some kind of ore that I use in supercapacitors. The planet exfoliated its surface. It has a really oily face.
Yeah, it really is deep substrate foliated.
But yeah, so the recyclers break down the scrap into these base components, and then each of those components goes into another recycler. So, and then that breaks them down into their base components, but only at like a small percentage chance. So like these iron gears are made of iron plates. So there's like a 10% chance to get iron plates if I recycle the gears. And then those go into this box, and then, well, when that box is full, then it goes into another recycler, and then that breaks it down into nothing because we can't break it down into the ore itself. And then there's two of them, so it doesn't back up. And then the more complicated stuff, like, okay, the ice, if that backs up, because I need to do a sushi belt, right? Mm-hmm. Because this has to go all the way and go through everything and then loop back on itself. Otherwise, something would inevitably get stuck here and back the whole system up. So it has to go through all of these filtered inserters and then back around. And then this just breaks down whatever's left, which is usually steel and gears. And then back to the beginning where it gets fresh scrap. Because if any of this backs up, this whole system shuts down, and I can't get anything out of any of this. But yeah, like this low density structure. So it's made out of plastic and copper and I think steel. So that breaks down, and then I have to like get each one of those components over here and then break those down, while also like this is where I get all my plastic, is from breaking down this low density structure. That's where I get all my copper, because otherwise I'd only get copper wire. And I guess I do get copper plates out of that, but I didn't set that up for some reason because I mean, look at this horrible mess. Like, I just had to duplicate this 4 times to like get all of my stuff for this planet. And then over here, like, I mean, oil's free, so I don't have to. This isn't even crude oil; it's heavy oil, so I just pump it out. That's how I make my lubricant. Then I literally melt down the ice that I get out of the scrap to make water to crack to lighter oils. But I'm not even using petroleum here because I've already got batteries. I don't need sulfur to make those, and the light oil, all that does is make my rocket fuel, which I just got that set up, so everything is hunky-dory now. And we just finished lightning collectors. Let's see. Galactica is still on its way to Novice. Once it reaches Novice, it'll drop off these electromagnetic science packs. Or maybe it already dropped them off, I can't tell. But yeah, now we can start researching all this Fulgora shit, like rail support foundations, so I can build on deep oceans. A mech suit, that's cool. That's a lot of science, though. I'm only getting 2,000 per trip. Do you find any unique items, like sentimental objects or a structure of some significance? I mean, there are ruins everywhere. Little bits and pieces. Most of them I've just, like, got in the way, so I broke them down. There's a couple of, like, vaults and stuff, but all you get is just, like, the basic stuff you would normally get if you, process the scrap. I can choose one color, but not many. But no, other than that, no, it's just, we never get any answers. It's just these old relics, and that's it. But yeah, I'm really curious about this mech armor, so let's go ahead and research that. And meanwhile, I could try and get some more production going. These 2 sets of recyclators I have aren't quite fully utilized with the 1 train station I have. Oh, you know what? I should have... You know what? Maybe I should go with this instead. That way I can actually make trains that aren't stupid. Yeah, this planet was an interesting puzzle because you start out with like refined material and then you have to break it down to get to the base stuff and then figure out a way to actually do all that without backing your system up. I'm I'm usually pretty bad at figuring out these puzzles. Like this ship, I didn't build this. I just found this like online. Like I can't build anything like this. This thing is incredible. It's like breaking down asteroids into their base components, and there's this whole sushi belt going on, and I don't understand how any of this works. But this mess here, I built this myself, and I guess, you know what? It may be ugly, but it's mine. And it works so far.
Yeah.
But,
so you mentioned the planet was biter eggs. Where is that?
We have not landed on Gleba yet, so I can't show that off. But you know what? I actually might be able to hitch a ride on the Galactus and travel over there. Because I've basically got everything set up here.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking here, like I need to make a thing to store all my stuff in, because I'm gonna have to ditch everything I've got. Let's see, I'm not automatically getting anything. There we go. Let's see, it's where is this going next? This is at Volcanus right now, then it'll go to Novice, and then Fulgora. So we got a little bit of time while this fulfills its requests and drops stuff off. It may be ugly, but it's mine. It's kind of motivating. Aww. So let's talk about what we watched this weekend.
Oh yeah.
You and I and Iggy and Grunt saw, what was it, Cabin in the Woods and Green Room on Saturday.
Yeah.
And you watched Blue Period. Oh, hey, speaking of colors. Yeah, I've never seen Cabin in the Woods. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you were talking about Blue Period to me earlier. I forgot what that's what that was. Yeah, I've never seen Cabin in the Woods, and somehow I managed to not get spoiled on the twist.
Yeah, I actually knew about the twist. I don't remember how. Like, I just accumulated knowledge about the movie over the years. I'd never seen it either, but that was just really damn good.
Yeah, I knew it was like a deconstruction of traditional horror tropes, and I won't go into too much detail because you really do need to see it yourself to believe it. Yeah, I don't care much for horror films because it's very much in the beginning a tropey horror film, and then it kind of lampshades that, and then it goes on from there. So I honestly wasn't paying too much attention at the beginning. We were Grunt and me were actually talking about like the scene with the wolf head, and it's like, oh, maybe that's how they would have summoned the werewolf, but she didn't. For some reason, maybe she was supposed to cut herself on it or something. I don't know. But I wasn't even watching. I just had it on in the background.
I think it was just done as like, oh shit, something's gonna happen. Oh shit, something's gonna happen, and then nothing happened. It's just blue balling the audience on purpose.
Yeah.
And then Green Room was an indie film that I had heard about because it was the last thing Anton Yelchin worked on uh, before he died. And it had Patrick Stewart as the bad guy, leader of a white supremacist gang. So that was kind of a, well, I have to see that. And it was a really good suspense thriller, let's say.
Yeah, so it's about an indie punk band who does a gig at what ends up being like kind of a recruitment for Nazis, I guess. And they end up seeing some horrible shit and then get trapped and like hunted down. And I think Red Letter Media put it best. I was looking up afterwards to see if they had done a half in the bag video on it. And they're like, you know what? We're tired of seeing like downer movies like Superman v Batman. So instead, we're just gonna watch something nice and colorful like Green Room. And if you know their brand of sarcasm, you know what that means.
Yeah.
Well, I need to be more mentally ready or in a good mood. There's some films that instill horror that aren't exactly horror, like Barefoot Gen. Yeah, this is definitely that kind of movie. It's not horror in the traditional sense, but it is very much like it's a dread movie, I think, is a good way to put it. And it also hits a lot different now than it did 9 years ago.
Oh yeah.
And then we ended up not getting together for movie night on Sundays, so instead Grunt and I watched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which is about as 180 as you can get.
I don't know. Some would say that's still horror.
Okay, all right. I liked it. I liked it a lot, actually. And I understand why people don't. Because it is a super CGI heavy movie and done in a really bad early mid 2000s way. But I really liked the ambience. I really liked like Charlie's stupid like lean-to house, which is falling apart. I liked how like the London suburbs or whatever, the downtown area is just so normal. And then at one end at the bottom of the hill you got Charlie's shitty house, and then up at the top you got this ridiculous factory. And I don't know, it's a really good visual film, like bad CGI notwithstanding.
No, I mean, even his worst movies, Tim Burton can do visually striking stuff.
I mean, there's a lot I didn't like about it, but it was at least interesting. Like, so I didn't realize this. I've never read the original book, but apparently in the book, whenever each of the kids gets whatever happens to them, they give lyrics to what the Oompa Loompas are singing, even if there's not any music. And they actually went with those original lyrics when they were coming up with the songs. The problem is, it doesn't work for Mike TV anymore. Because the whole thing with this I hesitate to say new, because this is 20 years ago. The new version of Mike TV, in the original, he's just like, oh, he's a kid who watches too much TV, and he's he watches too many cowboy shows, and he's got his little cowboy hat and his toy guns, and he tries to shoot Gene Wilder. Well, that doesn't really work in the 21st century. Like, no kid watches TV. So instead, they made him like a video game kid. He plays too much video games, and that works as like a concept. And then they kind of build up his character as like, oh yeah, no, I knew exactly where the golden ticket was, because I looked at the shipping transcripts or whatever for the factory, and I looked at where they were going, and I looked at the stock index, and I looked at the weather, and I only had to buy one chocolate bar because I knew exactly where that golden ticket would be. So this is a kid who's like way too smart for his own good. He doesn't have any like imagination, I guess. He's super serious. He's super. Oh, okay. He's hey, cool. My ride's almost here. He's cynical. You know, we see him and he's playing like some super violent video game that's like, you know, way too high rated for his age. He's like 9 or 10 or something. And then throughout the whole factory tour, he's like, well, this is stupid. None of this makes any sense. You know, this is dumb. You don't know science. You're just making shit up. But then, like, you know, you go through the whole thing where it's like, oh, okay, well, okay, Wonka, you're an idiot. You know, this isn't how teleportation works. You can't just beam stuff over the airwaves and have it work. And then, it does work. So then he's like, oh, okay, well, I want to do it. And then it goes through the whole thing where he gets teleported, and then he shrinks down. But then they do the original lyrics, and it's like, it's all about how TV rots your brain. And it's like, well, that doesn't work anymore. That's not his problem. His problem isn't that he's rotted his brain with too much TV. It's that he's like a cynical kid who escapes into video games and doesn't care about anything. And then there's the fact that like Charlie himself doesn't really have a character arc at all. He's just like, he's a perfect, innocent little child, and there's nothing wrong with him, and they don't do the whole thing like in the original. How do I get on here? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm in a remote view. Okay. So they don't do the whole thing where like he steals fizzy lifting drinks. No, he's just like a perfect young innocent child who's never done anything wrong, and he doesn't have a character arc at all. He's just always the perfect kid. Don't be a sad bozo. Stay off of Wizard Chan. Yeah, that's how you would update it. Like, that's kind of the direction it looks like that's what they wanted to do with Mike TV, but they didn't. All right, and next stop is Gleba. All right. Let's see. All requests satisfied. We just gotta wait for the science delivery, which should be in a minute here. Looks like it's already launched. Oh, yeah, we're already on our way. Cool. Yeah, from start to finish, Charlie is just like, just the perfect child. But I mean, other than that, I really liked the movie. It was fun. It was funny. Like, if you're not going into it expecting it to be like Gene Wilder, then the characterization that Johnny Depp does works. It's more faithful to the book, apparently. That's what I've heard anyway. I've heard that the estate of Roald Dahl prefers this version over the original. And I was thinking, you know, when this came out, I remember a lot of people were like, "Oh, this is just like a cynical cash-in. Like, this is nostalgia bait. This is really cynical, like doing this and shitting on Gene Wilder's memory or whatever." Oh, we got an ad break. I will shut up for a little bit. How do I get my own estate? How do I have them not be assholes? Oh, we're here. Boop.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Hey, we're here.
Woohoo!
Whee! New tip, agriculture. New tip, spoilables. Oh god. Oh shit. Hang on. pause thrust. I need to get some stuff down to the surface. So all of this, 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 all. I don't think I can use solar panels too well, but I'll try. Subbing machines, foundries, electric furnaces, grinding drills.
Hey, we're all good.
Well, hello! Yeah, Roald Dahl hated the Gene Wilder version. Felt it didn't fit his vision for Wonka's character. Shows that sometimes movie people know what makes a better movie than book people.
Yeah.
Well, from what I understand, the original was kind of cynical in a way, in the sense that it was made by the Quaker Oats Company to sell like candy. Like they wanted to have something with a name that people would find recognizable. And then that didn't end up working, I guess. Cargo landing pad. There we go. So it ended up being like a really cheap film that was kind of a cash grab, but that ended up being like, well, okay, Quaker didn't end up doing that, so it's kind of on its own. And it's cheap, but that kind of made it a cult classic, I guess.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the writers and Gene Wilder managed to salvage it, yeah. The origins of the lovable and problematic Oompa Loompas. Oh, good, ammo. I might need this. Let's look at the tips. Agriculture. The agricultural tower allows planting seeds into seedable soil. Planted seeds grow into trees that can be harvested. The Yumako tree can grow on natural Yumako soil. It produces Yumako, which contains Yumako seeds, to replant the tree. The plantation can be extended by landfilling nearby Yumako wetland by artificial Yumako soil. These areas are yellow on the map. Jelly stem can grow on natural jelly nut soil. It produces jelly nut, which contains jelly nut seed, to replant the tree. The plantation can be extended by refilling nearby jelly nut wetland by artificial jelly nut soil. These areas are magenta on the map. Oh, wow, those grow fast.
So you can make tobacco.
Yay, our cash crop.
Also, look at the inside of that building. It's just rotating trees in a glass bubble.
It's so goopy.
It's the arboretum.
It's where the trees sleep. It's where the trees are constantly woken up. Spoilables. An item with spoilable property has a limited lifespan. When the time expires, the item spoils into a different one, like item spoilage. An item with higher quality stays fresh for a longer time.
Oh, we just made the game like 500 times more complicated. I'm sorry, Zombie.
Well, I knew this was going to happen, in the sense that I knew this was the puzzle aspect of this planet. Is that, yes, everything we produce here spoils over time. And so we need to find a way to deal with spoilage.
Is refrigeration technology?
I don't know. If it is, it probably is some technology we'd learn on Aquilo, which is way out there.
Gotcha.
So this is closer to the sun than Fulgora, so solar panels will do a bit, but not as much as on Novice. Alright, first things first, let's establish a cargo landing pad so I can request more stuff from the ship. Speaking of stuff I need to request, yes?
Did you unpause the thrusters on it?
No. Thank you.
Yep, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, speaking of, I do not have any logistic bots because I dumped them all on Fulgora where I needed them, so I don't have any at the moment. So I'll have to put in a request for that. 150 is good. Oh, speaking of, Fulgora can stop requesting those because it's got plenty. And it can stop requesting accumulators too. Because I'm producing them now, more or less. Although those go into the science pack, so it's actually eating them. The music and planet is so whimsy. Oh yeah, I was going to save before I left the planet, but I guess we could save now. I can always go back. Actually, no, I can't because I'm stuck here. I need to make a rocket silo and a rocket and rocket fuel before I can leave. Oh well, that's fine. It's not like I've ever needed to leave anyway. I've got my affairs settled on the other planets. Let's explore a bit. As far as I know, this planet is infested with horrible things called pentapods. So called because they have 5 legs. Oh, it's so marshy.
I guess the obvious joke is that that's an odd number, but that is kind of a weird number of legs.
So our initial research, when I get some iron stromatolite and copper stromatolite, and then I can start doing stuff. Like here, for instance. Oh, spoilage percentage in production. Spoil progress of an ingredient affects spoil progress of the product. Oh. Spoiled items create spoiled products. Okay. Yeah, after building rockets, you could finally tackle the much more advanced topic of agriculture.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, given what I've seen, yeah, that's true. So what is this anyway? Oh, it's iron bacteria, and it is spoiling very quickly.
Spoil result is what?
It turns into spoilage. I guess we'll find out.
I mean, you can't highlight the item to see, like, the spoil result item? No?
I think everything just turns into the same thing. I guess we'll find out here.
It dies and becomes iron.
That'd be funny, actually. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Boop. And, oh yes, it actually did turn into iron. Wow.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay. So, all right. So to get basic stuff, I need to actually spoil this on purpose. That was spoilage. Which is a good fuel, apparently. So that's good to know. But yes, this is a planet full of life. Horrible, horrible life. Yeah.
What's that hot pink stuff on the mini-map?
I don't know what it is, but I'm bathing in it.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, that's jelly stem.
Ooh, jelly nut. Ooh. Jelly nut researched. This lasts for an hour. Well, that's good.
Grants burst of movement speed when eaten.
How do I...
How do you eat?
Oh! Wee! I might need that to survive.
That's funny.
Well, if this is anything like Novice, it's probably going to give me a nice safe buffer zone in the center and then spawn enemies on the outside. I should have I should have done a lot of things. I should have brought a radar.
Yay! It's just like starting a new game. Was all the work you've already done?
Yeah, I can technically call in for reinforcements whenever the ship makes its way over here. Oh dear.
What the? Oh, that must be a pentapod.
A very large pentapod. A small... it's a small stomper pentapod. We got strafer pentapods, stompers, egg rafts, little babies. Let's find out if these guys are hostile straight off the bat, shall we?
I guess the easy way is to see if you walk up and kick one of their ass.
Oh no! Help!
Huh.
Ew, 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 ew!
Well, happy first contact, everybody.
Happy first contact day.
Oh, they're already back. That was cool.
Oh! Oh, I hate it so much. Okay, kill the big guys, let the lasers take care of the small ones. Oh my god, it's eating through my shields. Oh my god, I'm dead. Oh no. Alright, let's pretend that never happened. It's like if a starfish ditched the tube feet and hung out with all the arthropods.
Starfish and Daddy Longlegs got drunk and oops.
Had a bunch of really gross love childs, yeah. Love children? Whatever. Love childs?
It's just like those caravaneer parties.
Oh!
That was a visceral reaction.
One time I decided to zoom my screen in. Alright, I only have so much uranium ammo, so I'm just gonna let my lasers take care of most of it. Oop. Oh god, even when you kill... Oh god, it's like dealing with Zerg. Every time you kill a building or a creature, like more fucking shit pops out. Ugh.
What critter are you talking about when you say Daddy Longlegs? Man, I used to know what they were actually called. They're the spider-looking things that aren't actually spiders.
Oh, are they not? I thought Daddy Longlegs were just like a type of spider that's like... All I know about them is that they're like apparently super venomous, but their fangs are too small to pierce skin or something.
There's two things that it could be. There's a harvestman, which is an arachnid but isn't a spider, and then there's a cellar spider, which is an actual spider. Or a thing called a crane fly, which is an insect.
Uh-oh, we've activated Medizine Strap Card. So there are no ore patches anywhere that I can see. What's that red dot? What's that red dot? What's that red dot? What is... Oh, good! Oh, it dropped eggs.
Oh, good.
It dropped babies, and then the babies dropped eggs. Oh, they're born pregnant. Oh, no.
Seems to be a real time saver, if you ask me.
I guess that's how you do it. Oh, Jay is right. Harvestmen are not spiders. They're neither venom sacs nor webs. They're scavengers. As for the cellar spiders, they have super dangerous venom, but super short fangs. Mythbusters prove this one wrong. Oh, okay. It's one of those stupid myths that won't die. Oops. Okay. All right. Pentapod eggs. Oh no.
Oh, they spoil.
No, they don't spoil. They turn into pentapods. They hatch.
Big premature wriggler pentapod.
Oh, why do they gotta wriggle? Cellar spiders absolutely can bite humans, but the venom is harmless to anything larger than a ladybug. Oh, okay. Well, now I know. Huh. Well, let's see here. We have... I didn't get any of the basic supplies I needed. Ooh, an artillery wagon. That's new. Nutrients from spoilage. Iron bacteria. Jelly nut processing. So jelly nuts will give us jelly seeds and jelly. And then jelly could give us iron bacteria and spoilage. Also, they won't bite humans. It takes several minutes of close contact before they'll even consider it. If you're in North America, there are only 2 spiders worth keeping an eye out for, and both are usually harmless. Let me guess, brown recluse and black widows? If I ever have to move, I gotta be mindful of potentially dangerous bugs/animals. Well, just don't go to Australia?
Don't go to Australia or Florida.
Okay, so, boy, you know, I should request some... Boy, you know, if I'm doing this from scratch, I might have to, like... I've seen some stone around here. There's wood, there's stone. No, I can't find stone. Saw some earlier. Oh, yeah, Jay's head is blocking it a little, but I can see what mining these gets me. Mostly it's just spoilage and wood over here.
My head.
There's some stone. What the fuck?
Florida does not have the creature of which you speak, but we do have a lot of tick-borne diseases that are pretty goddamn terrible.
Oh good, we're almost to novice. I am going to put in a request for some iron and copper plates. And maybe some steel too. Yeah, we got plenty of room. Let's see, what do these require? Agricultural towers. I need spoilage for these? Oh, wow. And I need landfill. Okay, well, I actually am holding some landfill on the ship. Landfill is just rocks. Oh, boy. Wait, oh, I can get spoilage. Right. These drop spoilage. I was like, do I have to wait for these to decay? But no. Oh, what do I do with these? What do I do with these? They're just gonna hatch in my pocket.
Can you, like, run really far away and just throw them?
I guess. I mean, it's not a... I mean, they're gonna be, you know, little babies, right? So...
Yeah, but if the babies produce eggs, which produce babies, then it's kind of one of those problems.
One of those, you know, problems.
Just be like, good luck, kids, and throw them out the window. Throw baby.
Oh, we have stone right here. Okay. We have stone at home. Right. So this is all wood. And then this is also wood. And this is stone. This is spoilage. The green stuff is wood. Oh my god.
Well, gonna start making wooden conveyor belts and wooden furnaces and.
Okay, looks like all the iron is out in the ocean here. I'm not entirely clear on what I'm even supposed to be doing here. I mean, my ultimate goal is to get rockets up and running and then make some agricultural science and export that back. Let's see, what's over here?
So science is divided by planet now?
Yeah. So, I mean, there's the base science you get on Novice, like, you know, utility, automation, military. And then Volcanus has metallurgic science, yeah. Fulgora has electromagnetic science. This has agricultural science. And then Aquilo has, I think, cryogenic science. Oh, jelly. Nutrients? Can I eat it? No.
Did it say yummy value?
Yeah. Yeah, it does say that. 2 megajoules of yummy value.
Can you eat it?
I don't think so. Hang on. Clear this out. No? I must put it in something else. Oops. That goes real quick. That only lasts like 4 minutes tops. This only lasts 4 minutes tops.
I bet it's a fuel for some machine.
Yummy value. So I think a lot of the stuff that we can get off of Gleba is like buffs for our character. It's like a semi-Seuss look. Oh, the fucking stupid planets you'll go. What am I... Okay, this is just more jelly. I haven't seen any copper plants yet. Oh, I can hear like chittering and squelching in the background very quietly.
Yeah. It's a very noisy planet.
Oh, hey buddy.
Can I borrow a cup of copper? Oh god, what have you done?
Oh, they are. Oh, they're strafers. They literally stay out of my range. Where are you? And then they shoot their babies at me. Oh god. Oh, there's more eggs. They have multiple composers on this game? I don't know, but each planet has a whole new set of tracks now, so wouldn't surprise me. Oh yeah, something else I wanted to complain about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So in the original, like the kids are all, you know, horrible people except for Charlie, right? And in the original, so what happens with Violet? What's her name? The gum kid. Like does she like steal the gum out of Wonka's hand or something? What happens? Do you remember?
Like he held up the gum and he was like, "This is an entire day's thing: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert, all in one." And she grabs it out of his hand and eats it.
Okay, so that's what I figured. In the newer one, he introduces this machine, and then like a robotic hand like unfolds in a really dramatic fashion, and then like presents like a stick of gum. Like it just like it presents it to her like, here, take this. And he doesn't say to take it or anything, but he's like, yeah, this is what this is. It's a whole thing. It's, you know, it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, or whatever, a 3-course meal. And then he says, oh, but don't chew it. And then she chews it anyway. But it's like, you gave it to her. You just delivered it right into her hand. It's like, what's she supposed to do with it? Like, why would you do that? It's like, it's not really her fault. Like, she's a gum addict and you just presented gum to her. It's like, what did you think was going to happen? I mean, also, like, this Willy Wonka is like kind of a horrible person and like doesn't really understand kids at all. So I guess that's understandable. But it's very strange.
Where before it was like, we're gonna put the temptation there, and if you can ignore the temptation, you'll be rewarded. And then it sounds like it was just, we set a trap. Have fun.
It does feel that way, yeah. I'm thinking back now. I don't think he, like in the original, did he tell like Augustus not to drink from the river before he did, or was it only after he started scooping it up?
In the original, Augustus just kind of went by himself because he couldn't help himself, and then Wonka was screaming about, "No, you'll contaminate everything," and then he falls in, and then he's still yelling about contamination.
Yeah, the new one, he doesn't really introduce the "you can eat everything" room, really. He kind of talks about other things, and he's like, oh, by the way, like, help yourself. He doesn't really say you can eat everything here, but it's kind of implied. And then it's only, I think, after Augustus falls in that he's like, oh, by the way, yeah, don't touch it with your hands, or don't try to drink from the river. And, yeah, he just presents the gum to Violet. The Veruca salt scene is a lot different too. It's got a bunch of squirrels instead of a goose. And she's like, oh, I want a pet trained squirrel. And it's like there's a tiny little gate like stopping everyone from just walking into the squirrel room, but she just steps over it. And he never really says like, no, you can't have this, or no, you can't do this. He just kind of watches as she does it. It feels more like a PG-rated Saw.
That is probably the most apt comment you'll ever find on that movie. It sounds like the Wonka in the more recent version just really didn't give a fuck if these kids did it or not. He like the Gene Wilder version. He sets it up. He's like, here's this magnificent thing. Don't do this. And the new one is more, here's this amazing thing. Oh, look, the kid did a stupid. Oh, well.
The kid did a stupid. Yeah, I guess I need to read the original. Because from what I've heard, the newer movie is more accurate in the sense that, like, in the book, Willy Wonka is kind of not really an asshole, but just kind of clueless and doesn't really understand the consequences of his actions, which I guess makes sense. I wanted half of those. No, come back. Yeah, whatever. I can always get more spoilage.
I'll be right back.
All right. That hurts so much. Oh. Moral of the original book was don't let your vices ruin you. Charlie had 0 vices in the original book. The minor one was added in 1971 film that actually made the final scene far more powerful than the book. Yeah, I was really surprised when they take Mike TV away to the taffy puller room, and then it's like, oh, you're the last child alive. Well, I guess you win. Like, that's it. Okay, all right, cool. You won, I guess. There's no temptation for Charlie to overcome or anything. All right, there's my shipment of logistic bots. And I don't think I told Galactica to actually pick up any... Oh, did I? Oh, no, it's right here. There we go. I just didn't tell it to deliver it. All right. In that case, let's have it auto-deliver our steel and iron and copper. Just in case getting more is going to be an issue. It's honestly a better fit for the 71 version. Gives Charlie conflict. I'm not too big on traditional Western stories, or at least modern Hollywood style. Everything has to tie back to the main conflict. Oh, you can't have a moment where the characters do shit. It's got to tie back to the conflict. And that's true. I'm actually not too familiar with Roald Dahl's works altogether. The only book I ever read as a kid was James and the Giant Peach. I kind of get the feeling that his protagonists are always pretty blameless. Yeah. Oh shit. Damn it! I missed my opportunity. Oh well, I can make electronic circuits by hand. Oh, I forgot. I have a bunch of construction bots in my inventory. They just fixed it for me. Thank you. All right. Well, we can. Oh, heating tar. Yeah, I need stone and steel. Yeah. I don't remember if James in the Giant Peach had vices, or if he had any flaws, or if he was just like a poor put-upon orphan child. I need stone. Yeah, it's such an iconic scene. I mean, like, to this day, like you know, me and just about everyone I know will quote those scenes. Like, you stole fizzy lifting drinks. You get nothing. Okay, and so that will, oops, that'll get us 1 agricultural tower. Oh, because I need to, oh, that's where the stone comes from. I need to craft the landfill, right. Well, cool, let's get some more stone, because we'll need at least 2 of these, I think. I was really hammering the Japanese Kisho Tenketsu plot structure. I don't know if it's just because I've looked more into it than most other plot structures, but I feel like I can literally point out stuff IRL now. I remember you talking about that, but I don't remember exactly what the structure was. What is this? Oh, it's just spoilage. Excuse me. All right, well. Oh, that's what these are. Okay, that's why these are highlighted. So we got the purple, and then we got the the purple and the yellow. All right, let's look over this again. Agriculture. Yumako soil and jelly nut soil. So we got jelly nut and Yumako. Those are our main things, I guess. Oh, did I set this up? No, I didn't. Get some more accumulators. Since we got so much burnable stuff here, I might just work on steam engines instead of solar. Let's investigate this real quick. So you can do these planets in any order aside from Aquilo. And the fact that I've done Volcanus and Fulgora first gives me a couple advantages. Oops. I guess this is it. Namely, I have foundries from Volcanus, which with the aid of calcite, whatever, will let me melt down ore into liquid metal. And that makes casting steel a lot easier. You said anus, hey, Ralga. And Fulgora will let me build recyclers, which can destroy stuff if need be. And also electromagnetic plants, which are useful in making electronic circuits. Because I get a production bonus. Basically, introduction, development, twist, conclusion. The 10 is essentially new info context. It's not an M. Night Shyamalan twist, it's simply something that gives the previous parts new context, and or makes the last part interesting, since now we're seeing how a character reacts. ASTK format has been used in a lot of things outside of stories, like apparently as an essay format, and even video game levels, like the modern Mario games. Yeah, no, that makes sense, yeah. Modern video game development is pretty heavily introduce a concept in a safe environment and then build on that and then make it dangerous and then be like, oh, hey, you did it. So, okay, all right. So I can grow stuff here. Yeah, Yamakos. Let's see if I can get some seeds from these. That introduced some technology. Artificial soil, biochambers. And if I had done this first, I would have gotten access to, I think, biolabs, which are better science labs. I've heard it as introduction, development, huge change, reaction to the change, and or showing how the change has changed things. Seeing how the change has changed. Oh, mech armor is still going along, that's good. I was afraid I'd run out of science, but... Oh, that's right. One thing I was going to do, and I completely forgot. Our science-making facility up in orbit above Novice is not cutting it anymore. And I need to figure out how to make this better. Oh... Yeah, like I said, I do not understand the space platform shit at all. Because... So this cargo bay, or the space platform hub, rather, is weird. You can build cargo bays around it, like we've got here. Like this is the hub, and then we got all these cargo bays, which increase the amount of stuff it can carry, but you can't actually take anything in or out of these. It all has to be done from the hub. So you can see all this ridiculous wiring to take specific things out of the hub and put it on the sushi belt and then rotate it around and then grab it as needed. And so we get iron asteroids, carbon asteroids, and ice asteroids. And those process into iron ore, carbon, and ice. But now that I've progressed a little bit in the science department, I have another option, which is to reprocess these, which gives me a chance to get something different. So in this case, I would want more ice and less carbon, because I'm getting so much carbon I literally have to just toss it away. I'm getting so much iron I have to just toss it away. And if I could turn that into ice, that would be a lot better. Oh, it's buffering. I'm sorry. Is that me? Am I losing frames? Let's see. Nope, I'm not dropping any frames. That's just you, unfortunately. So I could reprocess these, but it's a percentage-based chance. So I would have to completely redesign this. I'd have to make another. So yeah, so this is just a percentage chance. So if I wanted more ice, I would just be like, okay, so process the metallic and the carbonic asteroid chunks, and then if it's ice, progress to the next stage and then process it to ice. Otherwise, take it back and do something with it. I don't know. What do I got up here? I got 2 more asteroid collectors. Only 1 crusher. Well, if I try to build anything, it'll just request more. I'm not even producing red belts anymore. That's like 2 generations ago. I could try to... No. If I make this go faster, I'd just go through the ice more. I could well, I could put a beacon up here. I could make production higher. Actually, shit, these are ancient assembling machines too. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Huh. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, let's get some stuff up here. Let's get some assembling machine 3s. 50 of those. Yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's get a pack of productivity modules and speed modules. I'm not producing 3s yet. Let's get some beacons. And what the hell? Let's get a whole bunch of turbo belts. Well, do I even have red belts available? Let's see. Logistics. Belts. Oh, I've got some. Okay. Not a lot, but they're all right here. That's all I have. Away we go. Oh. I don't know if that's necessarily a Windows problem. I mean, oh my god. Just like an hour ago, someone was telling me like, "Oh, hey, I sent you an email. Could you check it?" And so I'm like, oh, okay, let me launch Outlook here. And it's like, every time I launch Outlook on my computer, it's like, okay, we're starting it up for the first time. You're going to have to open a web page and confirm your credentials, and then open the link to the app so that Outlook will know that you want to open it. And then you got to go back and then log in again, and then click continue again, and then open the link again. And then you got to wait for like a minute for Outlook to be like, oh, you wanted to do something? All right, well, let's set up your account for the first fucking time, even though you've had this app on your computer forever. And it's like, oh my god, this fucking garbage. I could have just used my phone. It would have been like instant. But it's like, oh no, I guess I do occasionally need to launch Outlook so I can have, you know, notifications of emails. But no, just launching this thing is, it's like it's doing it for the first time every time. I mean, I don't. Oh my god. Okay, I've gone through so many fucking rants with Outlook. I used to have like a client in my browser, and that's how I would access Gmail. And I just like, all I want is something that'll just like sit on the taskbar and run in the background and show me when I have email, right? So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll just get Outlook, because I know that'll probably work on Windows, right? It's a Windows product. So I install it, and okay, I can't show it here, but the icon on the taskbar is like a letter, like a picture of a letter being like it's open, right? And then there's a big O. It's like a blue box with a white O for Outlook. And I didn't know that. I thought it was literally telling me I have 0 messages. Because that's what you expect, right? It's like, how many messages, new messages do you have? And it's like, oh, you have 0. No, that's not how it works. There's a separate number that comes up when you have email, except it doesn't sometimes because it's not showing me anything. And also, by the way, this used to be in dark mode, and now it's in light mode because I just launched it for the first time, apparently, because it doesn't launch when Windows launches. Oh my god. Yeah, anyway.
Huh.
Hi.
Hi.
We're talking about Outlook.
Oh, fuck that thing.
Yeah, I need to find something else. Yeah, every time I just kind of expect Outlook to just like be in the background and tell me when I have new things, but it never does. It's like every time I have to launch it manually, and every time it's like, oh, you're starting it up for the first time, huh? Well, let's get you set up with, you know, a link that you have to click to do this. And it's like, oh my god, hate it.
Yeah, because they're routing everything that you get through Outlook through their Copilot AI services.
Oh, is that why? Okay.
If you have, yeah. And like I switched a couple months ago from Gmail over to Proton Mail, and the Proton Mail client has been great. It beeps when you got something, and otherwise it stays out of the way.
I might have to look into that, because or at least just have Outlook running all the time. I don't know.
Ugh. So yeah, I was I'm printing a bar shelf basically, and I'm using this stone laced plastic as the actual shelf part.
Ooh.
I never used it before, so I had to sit there and watch it to see if it would adhere to the plate correctly, which it didn't. So I'm running a cleaner print. And that's what took so long.
Ah. It's trying to show you the light by having a UI as bright as a nuclear explosion. Yeah, I had this set up to dark mode. Now it's in light mode. I don't know. Okay, so space science. Boop. There we go. Now I can load these with productivity modules. And every time the bottom bar fills, I get a free product. But this makes it slower.
Oh, did you get off the planet?
Oh, no. This is my this is a satellite in orbit around Novice. That makes my space science. And I don't know how space platforms work, so this is... Oh, yeah, that's why I'm not getting any ice, because I accidentally did a thing. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Anyway, then I put speed modules in these to speed them up, although at this, it's probably useless. Yeah, the problem here, A, I'm not getting that much in the way of asteroids here. Because there aren't many in orbit around Novice. So I'm thinking I could put some thrusters on this and just have it, like, go around, but that's a whole nother can of worms.
Wait a second.
Ooh. Yeah?
Stuff is flying off of your conveyor belts into space.
Yeah, that's how you get rid of excess.
Ah.
Okay, these are taking up way too much power. Don't need that much speed. Oof. I'm going to need more solar panels. Just a whole load of solar panels, please. Just stick them everywhere. Actually, I could have put efficiency modules on these. I might have better. But don't be looting and polluting isn't the way. Don't you remember what Captain Planet had to say? Well, we're not on a planet. We're in space. Hey, look, space was already polluted. All I did was take the junk, refine it a little bit, and then just put it back where I found it. This is actually kind of working. Oh, it's only working because it's going so slow because I don't have any power. All right, that's almost meeting demand. Okay. And this is... Oh, I built everything. Okay, cool. You know, at least every week or so, I think about the fact that, you know, RFK Jr. is like a rebreather away from being a Captain Planet villain. It's like he literally bathes in like nuclear waste, and he talks like there's something horribly wrong with him. And
there is something horribly wrong.
Well, I know there is. I'm just saying, like, you know, usually this is parody. You know, usually it's not so quite on the nose.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Oh, wow. Our science is going way up. Okay, good. So this is working, more or less. Yeah, like, I don't often hear him speak, but, like, every time you do, it's like, oh my god, how is this man still alive?
He sounds like his esophagus is made of broken glass.
Do you think it hurts to be him?
Yes. How could it not?
But yeah, he needs to look like more like Immortan Joe or something. You know, he needs like a big like gas mask, and I don't know. He needs like some body armor or something. And yeah, he could totally be a Captain Planet villain. He goes into his little chamber thing like Darth Vader. He tries to use the dark side to heal himself, but it doesn't work. I remember reading that in a book once, in a Star Wars book. Every time Vader goes into his little chamber, he can like use his hatred to like heal himself just like a little bit. But then he thinks about his son Luke, and then the dark side like ebbs and wanes, and then he starts getting all horrible again. And it's like, oh, buddy, oh, I'm sorry. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm on the horrible planet. I forgot. I'm in the acid rain. No. Oh, fuck this planet. Yeah, because
that's the trick about the dark side, is that you use hatred for everything.
yeah. So, oh hey, I forgot I had all this. I need to process these into seeds, I guess. Yeah, I mean, in most Star Wars fiction I've seen, using the dark side to heal is more about like hurting someone else. But I guess if you just concentrate your hate a lot, maybe that works.
There was was it KOTOR 2? Darth Nihilus. He's been blasted into pieces, but because he is so full of hatred and spite, he doesn't die. I can respect that.
You Mako mash. Makes me feel all green inside.
So what have you accomplished on Mush World here?
I ate the mush, and I was a little faster for a little bit, and then I healed for a little bit, and that might be useful when I'm fighting, you know, horrible spider pentapods, and my shields go down. I'm researching mech armor. But I would have to import a whole bunch of materials to actually build it. Oh, Nihilus. Hey, Dominette. But you know, I'm thinking we're kind of halfway through the stream. Maybe it's time to switch over to Megabonk.
Yeah. Everybody say goodbye to Planet Florida.
Planet Florida. Okay, so let's exit this. Let's switch out our profile real quick. Oops, that was the wrong thing. I want to go to restrain channels. Florida really is its own planet. Megabonk. Update titles. Knights of Guinevere takes place on Florida. Spoilers. After these messages, we'll be right back. Oh, I should have delayed that by like 10 seconds. An ad break's just about to start. Damn it. Where's Megabonk? I did launch it, right? Oh, it's launching. Oh, Factorio has to back up the clouds first. Okay. Uploading to the Steam Cloud takes a while sometimes, apparently. There we go. Get a side stream going here. Change the window capture. Well, hey, it's Megabonk. So, Jay, are you familiar with Megabonk? Well, let's do a little test run here. Make sure I've got everything enabled.
I know literally nothing about this game other than that people like it.
Oh, it's good. It's real good. Oh, heck yes, Vampire Survivors 3D. That's right. This is a Vampire Survivors-like. And by that I mean, we automatically attack. We get attacked by monsters from all sides. Mostly melee, so don't try to touch them or anything, or else it'll hurt. We level up. We increase our abilities. Ooh, okay, so okay. Right now, all I've got is my fire staff, and it's doing 1 attack every second or so. I could get a increase in projectile counts, which would double my damage output, but I could also instead get a quantity tome, which would increase it for every item I get from now on. So we'll do that instead.
Huh.
Increase evasion
by
by 50%.
Straight up Vampire Survivors.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of, they added online co-op to that game now.
Added online what?
Online co-op.
Oh, no
You can
shit.
play with
Really?
a friend.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna have to check that out. Ooh, luck HP regen. Yeah, luck's good. Yeah, what's fun about this is that it uses Quake-style movement. So if you're really good, you can kind of strafe and move the camera at the same time to bunny hop.
Huh. You know, my eyes played a trick on me. The limited frame rate on the characters makes them look like 2.5D. Not.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's going for a definite PlayStation vibe here. Which comes in handy when you're facing down thousands of enemies at the same time. So that your computer doesn't shit itself. Oh man, a rare luck tome. Yeah, might as well get that early. I'm told this is also a little like Risk of Rain 2 in the sense that the items are like Risk of Rain 2, but I haven't played that, so I don't know.
I wouldn't know. I've seen Grunt play it, and that's all I know about it.
Ooh, moldy cheese, hell yeah. Chance to poison enemies.
I get that too. It's like I equate it to like TV static.
You know, I was talking about this, I think with Elpida, funnily enough. I don't have a problem with this game, but for some reason I had a really big problem with Crash Bandicoot. For some reason my eyes would just get super fatigued playing that.
Huh.
Like the fact that it's like, oh my god, you know, like you got to take this platform really carefully so that you don't fall to your death. And for some reason, like I would just peel my eyes to the point where I would just get super fatigued. Ooh,
it might be your stress response.
It could be, yeah. For some reason, facing down thousands of enemies here doesn't stress me out as much as jumping over a pit in Crash Bandicoot.
Well, I mean, like, if I'm in a super stressful situation, like the area above my tailbone, like, tightens up, like,
ooh, really?
massively. So, like, maybe that's your thing, like, the muscles around your eyes tense up and you get eye fatigue.
That could be. So yeah, I'm getting experience from these enemies, but I'm also getting gold. I think it's 1 gold for every enemy. And you need an increasing amount of gold for every chest you open. So right now I have 117, but I need 115 to open. Oh yeah, +1 projectile counts. Flash frame walker. Ooh. Wait, what flash? What tomes do I have? I have XP, luck, and quantity. That's actually. So tomes will basically affect your stats in a big way. You kind of want to get both offense and defense, from what I've experienced playing the game. XP and luck will help me a little bit in both ways, but I really would have preferred to get like a lifesteal or something, but So my defense is not going to be very good here, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Or we won't, and we'll die. I've probably played at least a couple hundred games of this, and I've only won once. So, yeah, you'll die a lot. You can tell I'm poisoning this guy because his part of his HP bar is pink. Ooh, bounce is good. That's good. And every boss drops open treasure chest. Ooh, crits have a 50% chance to explode, but unfortunately I only have a 1% chance of doing crits. Whee! On the radar on the top right, you can, all the green things are more or less beneficial shrines, like these charge shrines. These will increase some aspects of your stats if you stay in them long enough. Ooh, jump height's good. Projectile count, very good. The red squares are greed shrines, which give you 30 gold but increase the difficulty by 5%. The green shrines are almost all good. There's one that increases the number of bosses you have to fight, which is good in the sense that it gives you more items if you manage to kill them all. Ooh, oh, way more bounces, yeah. Oh, we're way down here.
Now, like Vampire Survivors, does this eventually limit the items you can, like, there comes a point in Vampire Survivors where it's like, okay, you've got enough items, we're limiting the drops to just these, and then basically nothing.
So right now I've got 3 weapon slots and 3 tome slots. I think you can get up to 4. I just haven't unlocked that yet. And once you've filled those slots, everything you get from leveling up will just be upgrades to these. As far as I know, items aren't limited. I have a naturally high luck score because of the character I'm playing and the fact that I've got a luck tome. So I'm gonna get better items. It goes on a standard like loot quality tier where it's like blue is the lowest, and then green, and then like purple and red and yellow or whatever.
Yeah.
Same with these, like common, uncommon. Yeah, I get higher luck. It's the shrine, another charge shrine. Yeah, I gotta be really careful. I have like some regen and maybe like some, let's see, actually what do I have? 10 HP regen. Regen's really weak. You need a huge amount of regen to make it worth it, and 0 lifesteal. So basically I can really only heal from power-up drops. Actually, let's get some crit chance. And where was I earlier that I had a shitload of green things around here? Oh, here they are. So you can tell I've got a timer on the top of the screen. That starts at 10 minutes and works its way down. Things will happen at certain times. Swarms and bosses will appear at specific times. And my goal is to find the exit. Once I find the exit, I can spawn a boss. But once the timer hits 0, then an infinite swarm will start coming and get continually more difficult. So I want to find the boss, preferably with like a minute left or so I have time to kill it before the swarm comes. Ooh. Oh, burger, that's good. That'll make it so I can actually heal a bit more than usual. Oh, lifesteal. Chance to freeze. Projectile count, very good. Oh, free chests, hell yeah. Curse an enemy. XP gain, always good. Oh, 3 of them, wow. Increase crit chance by 10%. Make the boss harder so we can get more items. Let's do damage to elites. Sometimes these magnets will drop, which will give you the experience everywhere on the map. XP is good. I forgot I even had Frostwalker. Projectile count, yeah. I'll definitely want more damage output pretty soon. I think a boss spawns at 4 and then a swarm at 2 minutes. Get quantity up. Projectile count. Projectile count. Projectile count. Oh yeah.
Does this eventually spur like a Reaper at you?
A what?
Like in Vampire Survivors, you have like the Reaper.
No, the as far as I know, it's just the final swarm, which is just an endless stream of ghosts, which get more and more difficult. I've only ever made it like 2 minutes in, where it goes from easy to normal. I've never survived beyond that. Oh, Achilles zone. I've seen it go as high as cooked. But or on videos rather. I've never experienced that myself. Ooh, HP, yeah. Get some defense going. Don't have enough money, but there's a charge shrine. Oh, I gotta start looking for the exit too. There's a magnet shrine over there. Let's do with gold. So sometimes you'll get really lucky and spawn like right next to the exit. Sometimes you gotta search for. Oh, here we go. The red wind that you might be able to see there means it's nearby. There it is, right there. And that shows up as a big square on the radar. Ooh.
You know, setting up a community multiplayer day would be kind of cool.
That would be cool, yeah. Ooh, chalk plate. Healing above max XP allows you to overheal by 75%. Cool. Oh, 20% lifesteal. That's very good. I don't think I've ever seen that drop before. But I have high luck on this character, so always useful. I'll save that stopwatch for the boss. After evading, deal 2 times damage. I don't think I have. Oh, I have 17 evasion. Okay. All right. Since I got that difficulty shrine, bosses spawn in 2s now. Whoa. Oops.
Huh, 2 chunkums of terribles.
And down they go. You also don't want to spawn the boss too early. There are some like achievements for doing it really fast, but once you kill the boss, you only have like 10 seconds before the final swarm starts, so it's worth it to get more XP by hanging around a bit. Yeah, XP. Make a Frostwalker. And also hunting down 8 shrines you might have missed.
I'd agree with that design. Like, I love the game. Just some of the last things you have to do are so reliant on extremely good RNG that it's basically impossible. Cool. Tedious as fuck, I guess. Not really impossible. It just feels impossible.
Ooh. So now we've only got a few seconds till the final swarm starts, and you still get experience from these guys, so it's worth it to hang around for a bit. But it does get extremely difficult. You also get more silver, which is the in-game currency for unlocking items and characters once you have the requirements to do so. Or once you meet the requirements, I should say.
Is there like an attract ball to pull in more loot?
There is a attract stat that you can level up, yeah. Enemies can sometimes drop magnet power-ups, which will get every experience on the map, and there are also magnet shrines, which do the same thing. Yeah, because those power-ups can drop, it kind of makes the attraction range not useless, but not as... I mean, like, there's a tome that's just for power-up, or experience pickup range, and it's like, you could do so many better things with that. Now that we're at a minute, we get to normal, and normal is usually when I tap out. They're getting too close. Yep, alright, we're out.
Ghost.
So every time I open a pod or use a shriner or anything, or open a chest, I get a bunch of ghosts that'll attack enemies for me. But projectile count, yes. I just love having a million projectiles. So right now there are 2 environments in the game. This weirdly segmented forest and a desert. And each one has 3 stages in it. Ooh, damage or HP? Let's do damage. Oh, more multi-cheese, yes. Thorns are not really worth it because you have to take damage to do it. HP regen isn't great, but even if it's common, yeah, I'll go with knockback. Ooh, lifesteal. Oh, a purple microwave? Oh my god. Okay, so what microwaves do is each of them has a level, like blue, green, purple, whatever, and you can put in you choose an item to duplicate. So I have 2 purple items, so I could either duplicate the Grandma's Secret Tonic, which would give me 100% chance to explode, I think, is how that would work, or at least it would crit, proc twice. Or I could duplicate the Beefy Ring, which increases damage by 20% per max HP, which would be a lot, since I'm almost up to 400 health. But the downside is that it takes one of your other items of that tier at random. So I could duplicate... what's my chance to crit? Only 24? I might go with the Beefy Ring, yeah. And we gotta wait for it to cook. Oh, more projectiles. Yes. All right. Now we got 2 beefy rings. I've actually never seen a purple microwave before. Usually they're only like normal or uncommon. I guess maybe luck has something to do with that, yeah. Hey, cool, I'm up to 400 health now, which means I'm doing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 100, 1.6 times damage or something. Yeah, my damage at 2 times now. I don't think I want to increase the boss difficulty again. Oh. But you know what? I will get a greed shrine. Oh, another one? Wow. If I had more than 1 purple item, I might use it.
Oh, just remember where it is.
Oh, I'm not going to remember. Hey, here's the boss. Cool. Now that I know where it is, it'll always show up on the radar. Oh, I didn't realize, but apparently the boss difficulty shrines are on a per stage basis, because we only have 1 boss here, or 1 mini boss rather. So maybe I will go back and grab that. Whee! Where was it? There it is. Blueprints needs is the currency you can earn each run to unlock permanent tools or to toggle rooms out of the draft pool. I'm actually surprised you can't do that. I haven't played it myself, but I've seen a little bit of it. It's kind of card-based, isn't it?
Yeah. You get like a deck of rooms, and there are ways to not toggle per se, but there are ways to affect what gets drawn. But it's not super useful when you're going for very, 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 very.
Oh, lucky that shield drop. Holy shit. Okay, we're getting out of here.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Hey, for just. Oh, my crit chance actually getting pretty good. That'll be 42%. Yeah, why not? Kind of wish I'd kept Grandma's secret elixir. Oh well. Oh, hey, first time we've seen one of these. Surprised it hasn't shown up before. This will spawn a bunch of hard enemies and you get a free chest if you kill them all. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Ah, for chest. Shrines this way. These blue skeletons will run as soon as you hit them, but killing them gives a free level up. Oh. I present a sheet of printed rock. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, I like how you can see the styrations in it.
Yeah, it's got some sort of stone powder in it, and like when you touch it, it feels like you're touching marble or something close to marble.
So it's a combination of plastic and stone?
Yeah.
Huh, that's cool. How hard is it compared to stone? Is it brittle? Is it?
It's plastic. It depends on the thickness. This thing is about the thickness of a sheet of paper. So, like it's you can hear it. It's sturdy. It takes a bit to rip it, but it's just paper thin plastic.
Huh.
But if I make a brick out of it,
you can throw it at people, yeah.
I can throw it at people, and it's like getting hit in the face with a plastic brick, but with slight rock intonations. I love this stuff. There's so many weird filaments. Like I've done a lot with. It's basically plastic with wood powder, not sawdust, but wood powder, and it looks and smells like wood.
Smells.
Yeah, because this works by melting the plastic, so it kind of burns the wood a little bit.
Oh yeah,
so you get like a wood fire smell.
I guess it would. Yeah, I never thought about that.
So far, the weirdest thing I've seen is once you print it, it becomes like a bar of soap.
As in, it's literally like plastic impregnated with soap?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And it's soap.
That's niche, but oh no.
Yeah, there's this one company that makes it doesn't make any sense why they did it, but they did it and they sell it. They've made a plastic that dissolves into, like when you expose it to water, it self-destructs into some material that is edible by microbes.
Oh, weird.
They made another filament that is made out of something that fish can eat. So it's basically like, hey, I'm gonna make a statue out of fish food. And there's a kind of a rubber plastic TPU that I use a lot. There's a version of that once it heats and is placed, it foams. So it becomes like a squishy rubber.
Ooh.
It's fun.
I never really thought about, like, the material science is coming up with some cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we have just enough to open a chest, looks like. Aha. Now it's time to kill the boss.
Well, like, even the base plastic that everyone and their mother uses when 3D printing PLA, it's the plant-based plastic that you can compost it.
Is that what the P stands for?
No, the PLA stands for, where's my big word? Polylactic acid.
Oh. Okay. I don't get to stage 3 too often. Hopefully I don't speak too soon and die instantly as soon as my shield wears off.
Where was that really neat? There was a filament, there it is, Simubone, which simulates the look and feel of bone for preoperative planning and training. It's bones with a bone-like material.
I'll grind your bones to make my bones.
I don't think it contains actual bone, but shit like that is it's just very neat.
Do we have bacteria that can eat oil like an MGS2? I think that's a thing, yes. I don't know if it's mass produced yet, but...
I think when Metal Gear Solid mentioned that, it was a thing. Yeah, there's a whole plethora of oil-eating bacteria.
Oh, is there? Wow.
They can metabolize and break down hydrocarbons.
Cool.
Hydrocarbonoclastic bacteria. One day I may do something dumb and get like a food grade 3D printer.
Did you ever have one of those Play-Doh kits that's like, oh, it's the Burger King Play-Doh set? You can make like little presses that make like burgers and lettuce and buns.
Yeah.
And like a milk strake extruder. You do that in real life for real food.
Extruder.
Yeah. Oh, suspicious bush. I don't want to shake it. That's how you unlock one of the secret characters, which I've already done, but it summons a really, really hard boss. Oh shit! I got careless.
Whoops.
So that's why defense is important.
You did.
Maybe him skill issue? New record! Hey, I got a new weapon. Which means I fulfilled a quest, which means I get 2 silver. Yeah, these stats get reset every few days or so. I've seen people talk about how it's possible to get to like maybe 500,000 kills, and that no one really knows how these people are getting like 700 plus. I don't know. I mean, it's not crazy high, so I don't think they're hacking or anything, but apparently it's not easy.
These toys are training us to become corporate slaves. Yep. But yeah, like food. I this printer theoretically, if it were sterilized, could do like food safe prints. But it would be neat to have like something that could uh form chocolate with the precision of a 3D printer, which is a thing. I just don't have it. But 3D printing food is neat because like labs are working on like lab grown meat that you can print into like a steak.
You know, I played a game once called Shenzhen IO, which is one of those Zachtronics games where you have to like use basic like assembly language to make machines that do things. And one of them was an actual like meat extruder. And the way it said it worked is that it's like, okay, you've got like a fat extruder and then a meat extruder. And then depending on the pattern and the ratio, you get different meats. Like a high fat content would give you like striped bacon, whereas a low fat content would give you hamburger. Like I guess I can kind of see the point, but it's like, I don't know. It's like, why bother extruding it into shapes when I guess it's just for the look appeal. I don't know.
Yeah, people like what I was talking about. You create this quote-unquote food ink, which is a mix of plant-based materials and cultured animal cells, and then like if you print it out, it's just, I mean, if you just have it, it's goo. But if you take the time and make it look pretty by 3D printing it into like a tenderloin or something, so you can package it and sell it, and then you can have people cut it up and do whatever, and it looks like the real article, they'll be more prone to wanting it.
I guess I'm utilitarian because I'm just thinking like, well, I just put it in a tube and just shit some out and fry it. But yeah, I guess aesthetics is important.
That's what you and I would do. Yeah, but for the general public, you gotta.
Ooh, this is another secret character who I have not unlocked yet. I don't think I'm high enough level to take him on yet.
I could have a chocolate wrap.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, let's actually try refreshing. Ooh, hey, projectile count, yes. I just unlocked this. Apparently, let's see, it does damage, and if it hits a 6, then it increases the weapon crit chance permanently. But only this one, apparently, not everything. Still, that's nice.
Okay.
Oh, hey?
Yeah, I just looked up like a 3D food printer, and there's a whole brand called Foodbot.
Oh.
This is badly translated from Chinese. Yes. Foodbot 3D food printer is an equipment which can make food shapes quickly, putting chocolate or other food material into machine, then print model into solid object under control of computer, used to make personalized food shape rapidly. And their test image is chocolate bunny.
That's a better machine translation than some I've seen.
But it can do some really intricate shapes, which I guess makes sense because I can do really intricate shapes with plastic. And it's the same tech, just made sterile.
Now, is that like a home product or is that like for a commercial venture?
This thing is definitely aimed at big expensive events where you want everything to look super pretty for the donor class.
The donor class.
Like here, we'll make a whole bunch of chocolate filled what's-its in the shape of the Tesla logo.
Yeah, the fact that it's, I'm imagining it has to be like sealed or something, right? To get it sterile. I don't know how that would work in a home environment.
I mean, there are home ones. Like there's this chocolate printer DIY kit.
I guess it would just have to be easily cleaned.
Yeah, that seems to be what they go with. But like even the big one here, it's not an enclosed system. It looks like it just looks like a stainless steel version of what I use.
I need defense.
Are you a shrub or a pickle?
I'm a shrub. I'm a guy in a ghillie suit, apparently.
Ah.
And his starting weapon is a sniper rifle.
Okay, that made more sense than pickle.
Oh, shields might be good. I don't have much HP. Okay.
Size tone.
Yeah, so that increases the size of your projectiles, but more importantly, increases their range. So it's useful for stuff like the aura weapon, where it's like the size of the aura is really important to, you know, but it affects every weapon. That actually, yeah, no, every weapon, yeah, not just the close ones.
I guess that makes sense versus what I was thinking, which would make you a larger target.
There's a lot of weird requirements for unlocking certain things. Like, I think there's a character I'm trying to unlock, and I need to do it by unlocking a charge shrine while there's a dust storm, which is, you know, when the screen gets dark. And you need to do it like 5 times. I think I've done it 4 times, so if I do it once more, I think I unlock the character. But it only happens once or twice during a stage here, so it's hard to time. Good night, Elpina. Oh, shit. No, there it is. Come on. Come on. Yes, got it. Oh, it's a weapon. Tornado.
Nice.
Charge a charge shrine during the charge. Oh, I just realized I haven't found the exit yet. Depends. What's my evasion? 10%? Duration. I don't think anything I use uses duration. That's for stuff like there's an axe weapon that like throws out axes in front of you, and a longer duration would make them stay out longer. But I don't think I have anything that uses that. Hey. Alright, I gotta go look. Let's see. Where could it be? Up the corner. Oh, you know what? Shoot, let's try killing this guy. Or at least drag him along with us. Oh! Wait. No, I think that's the boss. Okay. Yeah. So once you find the exit, it's marked on the radar with a red arrow. But it also does that for bosses.
Oh.
So...
50-50 chance.
I'm looking for a red wind. Oh, there it is. Alright, found it. Oh boy, I get to spawn a whole bunch of bosses all at once. Because I gotta do this now.
Oh. That is 5 bosses.
Yeah. Hey!
No, I had no idea the game was gonna be like this. Like, I figured Mega Bonk involved a giant hammer.
When I first heard it, I was like, oh, Bonk, the caveman. For the Neo Geo. Yeah, of course.
Jesus Christ. Wasn't that the TurboGrafx 16?
Actually, yeah, you're right. It was. Oh my god! Help! Oh no! Okay, let's stay right here for a little bit, okay? Alright. Oh, we're out of time. Final wave starting. Oh, I might not make this. I'm definitely not gonna make this. Oh, I'm dead! Oh god. Oh. Ooh. Maybe him skill issue. Hey, 3 unlocks.
Hey, you got the bandit. What's he like?
Let's find out. Let's see. I can't unlock them yet because there's requirements. I need to buy the Dexecutioner. It's a tornado. Let's see. The Executioner kills 12,500 enemies using the sword. That's this guy's default weapon. It's not a very good weapon. But well, that's almost takes us to 3 hours, and my voice is starting to fail me. So I think I'm gonna call it there.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you to our followers who are scrolling across the screen. They make the magic happen.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Tomorrow Grunt is doing something. That's all I got. Subscribe, follow, do the same on YouTube, check out our wish list. Tell Callus we said hi.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Retro Fox, hey, how's it going tonight? Thank you so much for the